Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ.
And I'm Destiny.
Today we are going to do a love reading on the sign Capricorn. We're doing you today, Capricorn. Keep in mind though, with this reading, this is a general reading for the sign Capricorn, so it may not
resonate completely with you.
What are you doing?
I'm playing with the table.
It may not resonate.
I'm rubbing the table's nipples.
Weird. It may not resonate with your particular, like every facet of your particular relation situation. It may not completely, apply to every situation going on with you. Also, if you're cross-watching, this is a big important one. If you're cross-watching, this will not resonate with you because you are not the Capricorn. If you're an Aries, watch our Aries video. If you are cross-watching though, if you are not the Capricorn and you're cross-watching, this could potentially still give you some insight into your relationship if your partner's a Capricorn, or it could give you insight to another Capricorn in your life, somebody
your
else.
BFF,
Yeah, anything. So,
someone.
If you're interested though in your sign, please go watch the video for you, for your rising sign.
Yeah.
Anything else for that?
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
So we are going to do a past, present, and future spread for you. We're then going to do a past, present, and future spread for our love interest. And then we're going to do the mutual relationship energy, past, present, and future. So we'll have you into them, that point in the relationship, your now, and then what your future can be. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Rock.
So what is...
Literally, rock.
I have to go listen to some Def Leppard after we're done with this. All right, what is Capricorn's past energy? Okay. What is Capricorn's? What is your current energy in this relationship? What is your current energy in this relationship, Capricorn? What are we going through right now? Thank you. And what is Capricorn's future in this relationship? What's going on with you coming up in the month of October 2022? Forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. This is for October 2022 for Capricorn. What is a good feature?
Yeah.
How about what is Capricorn's interests past in this relationship? What was their past energy?
What?
Okay, so that was their past. What is Capricorn's interests present? Where are they at right now?
Okay.
And what is Capricorn's future in this? You know what? I'm going to ask one more time. Leaving that there, because everything that falls tells a story.
Yes. Yep.
What is Capricorn's future? Okay. Getting somewhere. All right, so what is the mutual energy for the past in Capricorn's relationship with their partner? Okay. What is their current relationship energy? What is Capricorn and Empress relationship energy for October 2022? What are we going on right now, Capricorn?
Jeez.
Sometimes we get very talkative answers.
And then sometimes we really don't.
And anything that we get a answer for that is vague, we do have a second deck here that we will use to clarify. So if something doesn't quite make sense, we're going to do everything we can to get to the bottom of it. And what does the future hold for Capricorn and their interests? What does the future hold for Capricorn and their interests?
What came out first? This?
Yeah. And then this was last. I don't think we're going to have to do too much clarification when it comes to their future.
No. The only thing that I really think we're going to clarify is this one right here.
Well, so why don't we go, so here we have, this is the spread. Once again, we have the past, present, and future for you, Capricorn. We have the past, present, and future for them, your interest, the other, the romantic partner, whoever this love connection is. And then we have the past of this love connection, the actual connection itself between you two.
Your energy.
The present, the energy, your present connection, and then what the future can be.
Okay, so
Take it away.
With you have the Knight of Swords, which is anxiety and worry and what do I do? That is your past in your relationship.
Could be loneliness.
May not even be with this particular relationship. It could be any of your past relationships. Could be the current one. It could be whatever.
This could also be the energy that led into starting the relationship as well.
Correct.
You could have been lonely, wanted to get into a relationship, and that's where the story starts. So keep that in mind.
Yep. And then you have the King of Wands, which is power, authority, loyalty. In your current situation, you are a very loyal person.
Very good trait to have.
And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity, being very generous. You have a scale, so you're balanced. You are giving to someone while also giving to someone else. So you are a loyal and very generous person. And for your future, you have a celebration. Maybe it's most likely somebody's getting married. Maybe you're engaged and you're gonna get married, and you're having that 11-11. So you're making that wish. You are making the Four of Wands happen. You are having that celebration. You are getting to where you want.
Okay. So your partner, the interest, the friend, family, whoever this love interest is. By family, I mean like a spouse, but start out with the Knight of Pentacles. It's long-term abundance. So when they went into this relationship, or their beginning energy was long-term energy, which is good, abundant energy. However, that is followed up by the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is it looks a lot more menacing than it is swords in somebody's back. Oh, it's the ending of something and the beginning of something new.
Yes.
So their long-term, they entered into it with long-term vision, with long-term abundance, and it was the end of a prior cycle. So it could be that they were in a relationship, jumped right in with you. It could be that when they got into the relationship, they were putting past behind them. They were getting rid of, what they saw as personal demons so that they could fulfill the long term. But either way, it looks like both of you went into the relationship at kind of a weird place.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Did you want to clarify that one, or does it kind of makes sense to me?
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and clarify it, though, to see what else we can find out. What is this anxiety and worry for our Capricorn? What is this anxiety and worry from the past of our Capricorn?
Because I
What
wonder
is this
if it
anxiety
plays into
for the
that.
Capricorn? Why is our Capricorn worried? Why were they worried? No. Hold on, I dropped one. Okay. So you're worried about expansion and growth, and you're worried about the Page of Swords, which is you're enthusiastic and eager. So you're worried and eager about your growth and expansion into something new.
Or worried that you're being too eager to get into something new. Something you guys went into it from kind of a weird place.
Yeah.
But we'll go with your interest present energy into this relationship. The current right now is the Empress. Now the Empress is a very, as the name suggests, it is a powerful card, but it's also a very feminine card. It's receiving love, it's receiving abundance.
Perpetually pregnant with new ideas.
New beginnings. She is a very abundant person in intuition. She knows what she wants. So this person, as of right now, is pretty on the level. But I think, would you mind clarifying that one for me?
What is the Empress? What is the Empress? Why is the Empress part of the present energy for the partner? What is going on with this Empress?
Okay, so clarifying the Empress, clarifying that feminine energy that they are radiating, their abundance of love, is temperance. Temperance is
Patience.
Patience is more, it's not necessarily full balance, but it's balancing your
You're trying to seek the balance.
Yes.
You're being patient while also trying to seek for that moment. So your partner is trying to find their patience and their balance within themselves while
Patience,
also being able to receive love and be abundant.
And what we have here is the Death card. Now, the Death card
may seem scary.
It's scary, it's imposing, but
it's not.
It can be, but in this case, I don't think it is. The Death card represents the end of something. It's the end of a cycle, end of a situation, end of potentially the end of a burden. Now, as with anything, the end of something is always going to be the beginning of something else. The beginning isn't always the best thing, but it's the practice of there is an end to something and a beginning of something else. The beginning of something else might be more understanding. They're showing they have gotten away from whatever this demon was that they had at the beginning. They've ended that. They're at a cycle of balance, understanding, and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is satisfaction. So what they're feeling right now, their general feeling, I think is content. I think they understand where they're at in the relationship. They're open and honest about, probably most things. We'll get more into detail on what's actually going on there. The future of that relationship, though, the future of their energy in this relationship is the Seven of Wands, which is defensiveness, boundaries.
Setting boundaries to then fix what's going on.
Or perhaps breaking down boundaries that need fixed or didn't need fixing. And that boundary breaking or the new boundaries, whatever's going on, like she was saying, what's going on is the Devil card. Now, unlike the Death card, this one usually doesn't have too many good meanings.
No.
It is, so the Devil represents control, not the good kind. It also,
an unhealthy relationship, more than likely, because someone is being controlling.
could also be, yeah, like she said, it's also, what's the word I'm looking for? Addiction. You know, sometimes people are not necessarily controlling, but too clingy. Would clingy be, what would you call that?
I would
You know
say
what I
that you
mean?
have an addictive personality. Your partner probably has something that makes them feel addicted, but it also is going to help you reach into finding a healthy relationship. So maybe you're setting boundaries to find your healthy relationship. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot.
No, it just hurt. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, what do you see for their
I see
relationship?
That
this is your past of your
this
relationship.
is the past part of your relationship. I see that you want expansion and you want the growth of your relationship, but you needed to do some soul searching. Maybe you needed to do it together. Maybe you needed to do it apart. Maybe you just needed to do a little bit of keeping it in and working within yourself to figure out what's going on so that you can have your new love and new beginning with the Ace of Cups.
Wearing long sleeves was a terrible idea.
Are you hot?
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
So, for our current part of a relationship for October for 2022, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is it has a lot to do with communication, but it's rational communication. It's truthful communication. It's fair. It's even. I don't know if communication is really too much of an issue at this point.
Moment in time.
And you have the Ten of Pentacles, and that is wealth. That is either wealth of knowledge. It could be that you guys are in a situation where you have steady employment and the bills are being paid, but there's some kind of upheaval going on. It's another one of those death cards. And
That's
seeing is
also can potentially just be transforming.
could be.
Like you could have your truth and your rational communications into your wealth of either knowledge or materialistic things to transform into your relationship and to make that.
Maybe it's breaking down the communication, the barriers are breaking.
I mean, and you're letting go of what is causing you guys issues right now.
I think communication is starting to become one of the bigger problems here, especially with them having a change in some way. They are
transformation of some sort.
right.
Yeah.
And I could honestly, okay. What do we got for their future?
So we have the Two of Cups, which is unity and partnership. And you have the Queen of Cups, which is being open about what you want and to find justice in the situation and have that resolution and balance and mutual understanding so that you can come to an agreement about your situation and to get your unity and partnership. To have the Ace of Wands and have your inspiration and creativity into a new idea, potentially starting a family and having a baby and having your Page of Cups and having that moment of romanticism into a new beginning and taking a chance and taking that leap of faith into potentially having your celebration, having the Capricorn have what they want, having you get your celebration and your wedding and your happy ending.
Now we talk a lot about happy endings here, which for the Capricorn, for your energy,
and
is pretty powerful. You know what you want.
And I think for your guys' mutual energy is also good because you're having your unity, you're having your conversations, and you're like getting to the point in your relationship where you can be open and find the justice and resolution and balance and come to an agreement about starting something new with inspiration and creativity to then have your romanticism of the new beginning and having the faith in your intuition and trusting your gut and taking your leap of faith.
All that is good. But we have this whole thing over here with your partner. This is what's concerning. But nothing that is ever bad can't be fixed, can't
Correct.
be solved. And if you want this to occur, you want your celebration, that's okay. We need to get past whatever this defensiveness is. If it's an addiction, it can be as simple as not paying attention to you enough. And when you confront them about it, being defensive, it could be...
I think I'm going to clarify.
The devil?
Yeah, like the burden and the devil. What is up with this burden and devil for our partner? What is up with this burden and devil for Capricorn's partner? What is causing this boundary? And those fell. Those weren't supposed to come off. One of them. I know one of them's backwards. What is this devil and burden that's happening? What is the boundary that needs to be set? What is the boundary that needs to be set? Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we have a lot to say in terms of...
Yeah, apparently this boundary
what
and the
their
devil
demon
is something that needs to be talked about, because you have justice, so you need to have a resolution and find a balance again. And you have the Empress, and that is, you need to find your abundance. And you have the Eight of Cups, which is trying to find, you're trying to walk away and move on from whatever is causing this to happen, because I am taking this as you want the happiness, and your partner wants to be able to have this happy ending with you.
Exact same ending.
Yeah, happy ending. You both want that thing to happen. And then you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is your intuition and divine femininity. And you are trying to find a moment of truth and get your gut feelings out. Because again, your partner wants the happy ending. Your partner wants to be there with you at the very end. They want to be at the altar with you. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is long-term abundance. They want to have the abundance of your relationship and be happy. And then they have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is grief and disappointment. So they're going through something in their head, and they need your support to help them get out of that grief and disappointment. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is declaration of
love, declaration of intent, declaration.
Just declaration to let you know that they are there and that they want to be with you.
Dedication to building, like...
Yeah, they want the happy ending, but they have to move on from whatever is behind them, and so that they can move on towards you, and so that they can move on to have their own abundance and happiness.
Something in their mind, something they're going through is causing defensiveness. And I don't know if that defensiveness is toward you. I think more so, whatever this problem is blocking, it's creating a boundary between what they want and how they're acting.
Yeah.
So this is a problem that needs to be solved, because the interest has good intent.
They need to go into hermit mode and find out what they need to do. But for the sake of you and your relationship, continue on going how you're going, because at some point you will get your new beginning with your partner. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna admire some pretty crystals and pull some advice for our friend here. What advice should we consult the wizards for?
Get a bigger tail. Man,
Yeah, I know, right?
had a lot to say for Capricorn.
So, Capricorn's advice from the wizards. What is Capricorn's movement on? What should Capricorn do? What is the moving on moment of Capricorn?
How do we get through October?
How do they go about finishing their October moments? Hold on. Hold that one in your hand for a second. I got one more in here backwards. Hold on. Oh my gosh. There's a lot to go with you for Capricorn here today. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of emotion and I'm seeing a lot of passion.
With a little bit of changing
A little bit of transformation. So we have the Seven of Wands, which is for you to set up your own boundaries and be a little bit defensive because maybe you need to fight that urge to just let it all out, keep it in, and let them come to you. With your Queen of Cups, you have the moment to be open. So you want to set your boundary while also still being open by also letting them know that you want the harmony and you want them to open up to you. But you also want to be able to start manifesting and taking your potentially you might have somebody else walk into your life as a new romance. You never know, because with the Eight of Wands, it's a new romance. It can be a passion. It can be something for you to move fast acting on. You have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and it's a new but slow act on your feelings. So again, set your boundaries to then act a little slow. And then you have the Empress, and that is receiving love and abundance from someone. But again, transformation and having something happen in your relationship. It's an ending, but also a new beginning. So there's a potential that your partner may not stay.
But if they do,
you're going to get your transformation in your relationship, and you're going to be able to open up and let out your emotions and let your passion take over.
And that could be the end of the cycle that they need to stop, like drop the defensiveness, and whatever this major problem is going through their mind for October, maybe it'll put them back on track. But that advice is for you, Capricorn. It's for you. Somebody's got to act. Somebody has to do something. And if you want that transformation, you know what your future holds. You're going to get what you want.
You are going to get what you want. It may not be with the person you're with.
Because it could be this new journey.
I'm taking that you are going to have that opening up to a new person. Someone else is going to come into your life and they're going to give you their love, and you're going to take it with open arms, and you're going to be able to receive all of their love and transform into something new.
At the very least, whatever this situation is, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
And
something needs to happen.
It's going to get you your end result of celebration.